to the live. It is the 4th of February. Happy birthday to all Aquariuses. Only 10 days away from the big day. What are you grateful for today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying to get this light started. This little art horizon, fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, the awakened soul. Let's get started. Good morning. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It to You Straight. I'm a little off. The moon is in Virgo, so the energy is more happy Tuesday. So let's start with the awakened soul for all 12 zodiac signs. Come on in. What are you grateful for today? I hope that everybody's feeling well. Let your light shine so other people can see it and know that you have some light, truth, and connectivity. All 12 zodiac signs. We also have What's the Tea? I'm just going to give the card, the awakened soul. Let's step into the great, powerful, and divine spirit. All four there is. Happy Awaken Wednesday. One more. Oh. Aries. Dream. Let me move this over a little bit. From Aries to Pisces. One more. Okay, here we go. They are ready. Taurus. Wisdom. So, rebirth for Gemini. Shadow work. Knowledge for Cancer. Unplug, Leo. Unplug. Good morning, Tony Commission 14. Good morning, Tony. Hi, how are you? Gift, Virgo. Judgment, Libra. Shadow work, Scorpio. Action, Sagittarius. Release, Capricorn. Your perspective, Aquarius. Hopefully I didn't skip. Did I skip anybody? And boundaries for Pisces. I think I skipped some 4A, 13. I think I skipped Leo, my bad. All right, let's go to Leo and Shapeshifter. Okay. Okay, release, rescue, authenticity. Good morning. Welcome to the live. I am Miss Marie, and this is Giving It to You Straight. Let's see what the energy looks like. What is the diagnostic for today? Let's see what energy, what is the warning, the caution, same thing, right? Let's see for the collective. Thank you. All right, let's see here. The Hierophant. Hey, Delilah. We have the Hierophant, teaching, learning. What I know, I share what I know. What I don't know, I ask. And the Strength card in reverse. So this is a teachable moment for each and every one of us. So the Strength card in reverse is having confidence in your, in your inner knowing, in your strength, in your capabilities. What I've learned, what I share with others. I learn what I don't know. So today it's about not being in conformity. So the Strength card is just asking us to stay present with what we usually try to manage here, right? A lot of times it goes into the paradoxes because just when we think we know, it shows how much more we need to learn, you know. So when we just learning, wow, I still got just so much more to learn and how to find that we don't know everything. But this is all about conformity, not to stay too rigid, too stuck in our own belief systems. So today's just stay present with what you usually try to manage and avoid or overpower, not to fix things here. All right. This is all about regulating and not to suppress uh, and to perform calm. Feel the impulse, desire, anger, fear, attraction to remain soften, to soften yourself around it instead of pushing it. You know, anything that you need to push away or act in it. All right. The strength is in dominance here when it comes to, because we could become stuck to this loop. You know, this is trusting about in yourself instead of like because it goes into religion at the end of the day. Spirituality is not based on that. Spirituality is a connection with the truth that you already know. You know, spiritual maturity. This is leading with gentleness before forcing. This pressure, influence before control. All those things. So when it gets uncomfortable here, because a lot of times esoteric, there are things here that we don't really understand. So ask questions. So it's about learning. So when you use that strength here, it's gonna ask you not to leave yourself. When it intensity rises. So you know, no checking out, no escalating, no shrinking, and sitting this quiet power here. So you don't need to prove anything today. So if you're trying to show strength, you're left the card already. That's what it's saying to you. If you try to show strength, you just left the card, because real strength is invisible. So today, choose compassion with not only other people but yourself. And the line softens because it is met with kindness, not fear. Okay, because this is those fears on you or the things that you think you know that we really don't know. So just try to do that today. And so of course, it goes to love, controlling the sides without grasping and close. Because you don't want to lose yourself at the end of the day. We don't know what we don't know because we don't ask the questions. And so the keys to knowing the truth. So basically, the magic, the art are still going to persist that we get to the truth. And the infinity symbol, the strength that is in there, right? Because it's like an endless cycle. While your past, present, and future are connected, so you're understanding that. If anybody has a question, come on in. I'm not going to get into so much details today. So when you see the strength cards, always appears because it reminds us how strong we really are, but we don't have to, people, this is very conflicting pros and cons to it because you expect to be so strong all the time. People say, yeah, you're so strong, but am I really? So something that, they took it away. All right, so today, if you remain calm during things that you don't understand or people, because we're not always going to understand each other. We all are hard to deal with anyway, right? So if you looking to learn or any side hustles here at the end of the day when it comes to money, financial institutions, reviewing, like if you want to buy something, because I feel like some of you want to buy or maybe start in school, but it's a big purchase here. So it's telling you to really get advice, financial planning here, and just, don't get into something that you really, really don't know just for the sake. If it comes to spirituality, don't get into something just for the sake of spirituality. Really find out, you know, the keys. But this is about car. It could be anything. All right. So anything that you're trying to do big here, take your time and consult with other people or get a financial plan advisor here, school, religion, anything like that. Spirituality is not about being calm all the time. So yeah. Delilah, and okay. Knowing what spirituality is about. This is about the truth. All right. And yeah. Balance. We got it underneath here. Structure. Anybody has a question? Because I don't really want to do a lot of explaining today. So, unless I have to. No questions. So I'm going to go to what's the tea. Let's go to what's the tea. I might not stay here so long. If nobody comes in, it's okay. It's one of those days that you don't have to creeping. You don't know what you don't know. Ask the stupid questions. Okay. What's the tea for all 12 zodiac signs? Let me go with Aquarius through Pisces. One more. What is the tea for today? This is fun and full of exposure. Amanda Sasama. Hi, Amanda. How are you? Good morning, Amanda. It's Ashley missing me. We'll go in a minute, Amanda. Let me get at least 3 what's the tea from Aquarius through Pisces. One more. What's the tea for Aquarius today? Fun and full of exposure. One more. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Lurking on social hidden identity can stop watching you. That's for Aquarius. Let's take accounts. Either you could be watching somebody or they watching you. Love on the brain for Aries. And Taurus. Rejected, ghosted heart. Ignore and erase. You could be erasing somebody or somebody, vice versa. Let's go ahead to Amanda. Amanda, let's go ahead. Good morning. Welcome over here. Let's go ahead with this energy. It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2026. And we are live. Let's go. East Coast. Are you shedding old skin? Are you transforming? Transformation cannot be rushed. Yeah, these cycles close out. Let's go ahead. One more. Amanda, come on in. Let's step into the great power from the divine spirit of Holy Spirit. Let's see here. Hey, Tinsdale. I can't read. It's Ashley here. Ashley, you got to come in. Is this your first time? I think it's your first time, right? All right, let's go to Tinsday. Tinsday. Is Brenda in love with me? Let's go to Wednesday. Give me your zodiac sign, please. Let's go ahead. Let's pin you up. Okay. Believe in yourself. Believe slowly in others. Okay. Take your time to get to know people, even in this platform. All right. Don't believe in the ideas of other people. Okay. That goes into dogma. Believe in you. Leo, hey Leo. Welcome, welcome. One more. One more. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Coco Valentine. One more Valentine. If I'm not saying it right, correct me. I don't mind correct the criticism. This is what we're here for, to learn from each other. What lessons are you going to teach me today? Just when we think we know. No, you don't know. That shows how much we need to learn. Hey, the Alker 559. Hi. Good morning. One more for Leo. One more. Is Brenda in love with me? Yes or no? Thank you. One more. And thank you. All right. Yeah, you got the 9 of Cups. All right. This is a card of being satisfied here. I don't know if there's an apology. Okay. Could there be what happened here? Because it's like, I'm waiting for you to call me. I'm waiting for you to come back home. This is all about the unfamiliar, or maybe traveling to you. Do they live with you? They live outside of you? What's going on here? You want to comment here? Your good love and the vibe and openness. Yes. All right. So yes, this is an emotional kind of mature energy, but there could be a move here. This could be a person that you're right. Is open to new things. There could be something new or something familiar here. Okay. So yes, they are. This is the awakened. Okay. Yeah, they're very much in love with you. You remind them of somebody. Of course, you got the 6 of Cups here. Let me see if I can put it. Why are you asking this question? Come on in. All right. So there's something missing. There's something here that I'm open to. They're open to something new. This could be new or something familiar here. Okay. So she's my childhood. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, that's why this came out. So you guys live in the same neighborhood, or there's a land, there's a place, there's a bridging the gaps between the unconscious and conscious mind, things that I forgot, because it represents not being truly awakened, right? A lot of times we do things unconsciously. How to bridge that gap between the conscious, right? The things that I know, the things versus the things that I learned. If you don't understand this energy from that perspective, you're gonna lose here. You're gonna lose learning something new. Okay. So yeah. Is she in love? Yeah. This is an emotional fulfillment. This is intentional here. All right. This energy focuses on vertical, right? On one direction here. If you look at this cross here. All right. I don't know. Somebody used to be an emotional first responder, right? Want to take care of everybody kind of energy. All right. Putting them for a night. All right. Could they be calling you to put them up for a night? All right. Because you got the tower there. All right. The ripple is too. How can we build? Hey, Joel. How can we build from this? How can we use what's left and rebuild? This is, of course, a card of destruction, but rebuilding after the chaos. What happened? You guys had a fallout here. All right. Because this energy is vertical, so I like it. Right. We got vertical and horizontal. This is the moment of forgiveness. And so, yeah. Are you expecting a call from them? What's going to happen here after this chaos kind of destruction energy? Because it's telling you how do I choose truth over comfort here? So expressing yourself, being truthful here. All right. So Lauren here, at the end of the day, when we rise into love, this potential energy here, okay, is keeping the right center here, right? So, but when we rise into love, by lowering the right defenses and keeping the right center. So what it is that you want to do here, okay? No more proving. No more, If you're still right, look, because if I'm still rising to be chosen, then you're not rising yet. Bite your ice cream. I think they tried this. Let me try this question. All right, so all right, she just want to know if they love you. Okay. Let me move forward to the next question. Remember that purpose. If this is a purpose that meant to be part of your life, all right, it'll go in that one direction. And then if not, love thrives on responsiveness. Symbolically, you participate, not pilot the connection, okay? So participate, and if not, then disconnect. If you don't want to share so much, it's okay. Coco Valentine, what Joe's feeling for Valerie? Valerie, that is you? Or that's somebody else? Are you asking for yourself, or is your name Valerie? Thank you so much for stopping by. A lot of people are not ready for the truth. When you start proving love doesn't respond to performance. So rising into love means not convincing, no earning, or strategizing your worth. Okay, because if you're still trying to be chosen, all right, you're not rising yet. So what rising loves to feel calm, And so who's going to be the first one to respond, or, there's forgiveness here. How do we move on to what's left, after the chaos? The tower energy, at the end of the day, symbolically, without fear, without chaos, it's not about destruction for punish. It's about the truth snapping into place faster than comfort. You can't keep up. So, very resistant what you already know. Something that must fall. Sometimes we have to go through that. So, staying grounded what these things are shifting. All right. Remember that the tower test is all your nervous system, and how grounding actions are going to look after this is built back up. It's in trust. It's in forgiveness. What Joe's feelings? Coco, you have to come in with a little bit more. What do you mean by that? Joe's feelings, is it for you? Are you Valerie? Who is Valerie? I have a different name here. I need to know what I'm picking up here. All right, let's go ahead. Don't stay quiet. If you come in, you watch tarot, you know what to expect. I'm pretty sure you know the cards more. We are connected to this consciousness. We are moving, brain is moving this consciousness, and to understand, try to be a little more deeper, be willing to go deeper. Don't stay superficial, especially if you come here. Learn, ask the stupid questions. All right, you don't know what you don't know because you don't ask, so ask. This is not a rehearsal, okay? So let's go ahead. Don't stay in rehearsal mode. What's Joe's feelings for Valerie? Valerie, let's see here if that's your name, or it could be you asking for somebody else. Okay. I got a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This might be a grounded influence that makes you feel steady or sure of yourself. All right, I don't know exactly what's going on. Here we go. One more. Leap Karen. Hey, beautiful morning to you. Beautiful morning to you. Thank you. Let's go ahead. 2 cards. Wow. So you got a lot of confusion here. To really know what these cards are saying, all right, because this one you can take at face value because it's a visualization kind of card, projection. All right, it's about carrying or not saying anything. Of course, this is these swords are down, they grounded. All right, they're not moving here, so you already know that. it moves secrecy. It's moving the secrecy away because it's like it's safer that way. So when you really understand the 7 of Cups here, so where could you be with this person? How do I bridge a gap? I mean, how do I bridge? Uh, how do I build a bridge from trust, respect, honesty, right? Maybe not want to be seen. So do they? Confused. All right. So how do they feel? They feel confused about it. I mean, so what is it here? Anybody else has a question? I mean, because we really got to embody this whole energy when the 7 of Cups comes up. All right. Because the only thing that we could be mindful here is this: the cloak, that spirit energy that's there, and then we have the Venus energy for me. All right, the temptation that's behind it, or the memory. All right, so we look at the wreath as one of the most powerful symbols there because it represents, all right, success in the future. But if this person is not really clear, I'd rather visualize things because I feel safer that way. All right, and so what else do you want to know? So should I tap into this card? Because it always shows, it's going to show up. And so when you know how you learn what cup you're in with your person, all right? So there's a silent, there's something about an apology there. It's always an apology at the end of the day. And so what the snake really represents, that descent kind of energy. So where are you in this connection? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So necessarily moving away is not moving away. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's see here. Ba-da-da. Let me see what else I get here before I give you. Let me see if the same energy shows up. There's a decide, but there's a confusion here. 2 7s. Once you get to the 7, it's a time for one more. We got multiplicity is what we got here. One more. What are the boss's real intentions towards me? Are they pure and pure? All right, one more. One more. Can I see a potential? Page of Wands, 3 of Wands, and wow. So you got, wow, this is a mess. This is a mess. Ugh. Sometimes I don't even want to look at it. I'm like, oh my God. But this is a struggle with themselves, all right? Oh my goodness. All right. So what's going on? There's too many people. But it couldn't be, it's not even that, because when we look at the multiple figures here, all right, this is something, I'm not committed yet because of either some expectations here or some truths. Of course, the Page of Wands, it's a kind of flirty energy. Okay, I understand. Thank you. We are both separating in separate relationships. That's a lot. What's your sign here? We got a lot of fire, which is movement. This is destiny. So when we get the Cups, this is fate, and then this is destiny. But you choose. You pass the choosing moments here, okay? So, he's a gem. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's why you got a lot of swords here. All right. So what guidance do you need? Because here, look. All right. And then here, trying to get this person to stay. All right. And let them choose. Was this like a cheat? All right. I really want to go into this because look, the King of Swords, he's all about, being truthful about where he wants to be, who he wants to be with. I don't know. There's a lot of baby mama drama here, confused about what they want. Well, you already know. 1 minute they want it, they want to continue to live the life that they had before they met you, and this could be dragged out. All right. So like what? I wish I would have got something else for you, but I'm sorry. I mean, like from here, what do you move from here? Yeah, we got a lot. But listen, well, you understand the wants and this movement of energy, and they likes versus. That's why I was wondering if he was really separating from this other person. No, they don't want to separate from the other person because it's going to cost them something here. All right. I think they invested too much time with this other person, and it could be this. It could be the finances of it. All right. I don't know if they have a house, a business with this person, or they invested a lot of time with this person here. So I don't think so. All right. Look, you right here. Do you end it? Do you let this cycle close out, or do you go back into it? All right. Let me put this over here. Once I see this, it's like, do I come back when there's a bridge built over these troubled waters? Do I feel safe? Yeah, let it close out. Yeah, it's fine. But that's the whole thing between security and finances. All right. Focus on you because one of the things about when the separation happens and when the focus here on being strategic more than being truthful, when it's a secret there, you know what it is anyway. You don't So are they gonna do it right now? No. Are they gonna continue to have you in their thoughts? Yeah, absolutely. All right. So they don't really know what they want to do. So I wish they would have showed with the King of Cups, even though that's a married person. All right. Not knowing which person to choose. Because a lot of times when people because you got a lot of visualization there. It's great, but you got the grounded afterward. The grounded is with somebody else, or try to hold those two grounds. All right. Being here, a little bit here, a little bit there. They don't admit. And they also try to avoid acting. This becomes a pattern, okay? This is a potential here instead of risking contact with the reality when it comes to mobilizing. There's a comfort of the loop there. So you want to keep that going if you hold it. All right? So, hey, Tracy Willem. Are we some sort of twin flame because we mirror so much? It's a twin soul. I don't know if you understand the twin flame. A lot of people get the twin flame confused with somebody that recognizes pattern because of the archetype. When you understand, listen, I'm going to break it all down. The archetype, the role that we embody, and when we get caught up in that loop, and if you feel irritated, I'm not always going to be that same I don't want you to see me as that. So you got to step out of that, try to take a new role, if any. But the twin flame is so different. All right. For me, there's no twin flame. I don't believe in that. Only me, just me. You believe in it, that's you. That's something totally different because I know the heritage that we share. So we always going to have a memory of somebody, is the intensity and because look, the archetypes recognizes a pattern through this consciousness. You understand? And it steps into that role. So understanding the archetype before anything, because the body senses things. Before the mind catches up, the body's going to already react to it. The body's reacting to something, a pattern that recognizes through this field of consciousness. So really understand the archetype is very important. All right? And so even though they mirror you, of course, it's a reflection of the things that we're trying to avoid. Okay? That is a family friend or anyone that is okay? So the twin flame is just should I say it, but I'm not going to say that. All right? Because it'll take time to understand this energy. All right? How you don't want to get caught up in that loop of the archetype because either you're performing or you're being truth. Because then when I get irritated, it's like, oh, do you expect me just to be that? I know, I'm not just that. So really understanding, and I'm going to explain the archetype, visualization, and then the projection. All right. You really got to understand the realm of thought, consciousness, and how we embody, because we always going to, this is when we don't like it. I don't think, it's like when you outgrow people, how do I outgrow people? Not that they're beneath you, but that I'm not gonna play that role no more. Okay? To really understand that. You gotta be really willing to go deep. And all right. So understand fate. The cups represent fate, all right, versus your desk, because we're always gonna have a choice. When you look at the Lover's card, it's a card of choice, all right? Do they still choose me? And if my purpose in life, if nothing else would matter, if nothing else was there, what's my purpose and how do I move forward? So it's a really intense card. All right? The hurt of evil. Yeah. Love yourself and the truth will hurt. Okay? Because remember that we wear our emotion, hurt, our wounds, they're on the outside. When you see that 9 of Wands, all right? You don't want to carry that. You don't want your wounds to be seen, because then you become, there's a vulnerability there. Wow. They could see it. The wounds, you got to look at the wounds of the card. It didn't come up, but that's the one that follows. Your wounds will be visible. So you got to be mindful of that. All right? So, wow. Next, in the next coming week, I'm gonna explain a little bit about all the symbolic behind it, and when it comes to the 7 of Cups, because it hasn't committed to form, there's a desire without selection, and visualization is a temptation or confusion, right? So we really got to understand and step into that realm, and to understand, where am I with this person, all right? So leave them where they at, and because it's really, really, they'll take you, and you'll get lost in the energy. Yeah, when they haven't fully embodied that energy, you could get lost in it, and then you'd be like, oh, whoa. It could take it, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is a fast moving energy. Before the mind could, the body is there, but then when the mind realizes it, wow, wait a minute, I'm not here to play this role. I did this already. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that you understand. If you live in a glass house, yeah, no, it's deeper than that. Yeah. So leveling it up is what it's all about, and knowing to which option is right for you, and yeah. So whenever you get the 7 of Cups, don't take that don't take it literally, all right? Nothing in this card is meant to be taken at face value, okay? Because it's not what you think it is, all right? There's choices, there's perception, projections, and the ungrounded awareness of this energy, all right? So those are inner archetypes, not people. It's not people or objects. That's what you think, because that's what you see, all right? And so when you understand that this is lack of embodiment, when at the end of the day, so especially when we talk about love, fantasy, real love, and patterns, perceptions, and not predicting outcomes. All right. But exactly where am I with this person? Because there's beauty there, right? But this is the idea of you. They love the idea of because remember, Gemini is ruled by the idea of love, actually, to being in love. All right. They'd rather entertain that. All right. Yeah, of course. I mean, the wheel will continue to turn. So we're given faith, and what kind of faith are we given? And what does it look like? What is it disrupting in your life? Faith always interrupts something specific. All right, your security, you're being taught to self-trust, your identity, you're being taught to be more authentic in tune. Okay. And so yeah, you gotta really go deep. This is without getting lost in it. Okay, because it's a mental emotional fog. All right. And so when you get the 8 of Cups, a lot of it is conscious withdrawal from that fog. All right. So which part of you is choosing? That's the real message at the end of the day. All right. So really step into that card. It's really powerful, but it's not describing events. It's describing a state of consciousness. All right, so I'm gonna go real slow here. What does it look like here? It isn't describing events, and it's just describing a state of consciousness. So when you're really aware of it, you'll be like, whoa, 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 I'm not playing this role no more. All right, remember that the brain picks up on patterns recognition. So if you're not ready to go deep, you're probably just wasting your time here. All right. So you want to be able to understand and see it and be like, okay, now I'm gonna choose. And no matter what happens, listen, once you, because you didn't even get, I mean, I would have seen if you got the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Very grounded energy. This is a re-entry. I see you re-entry this again at the end of the day. You got, you know, softness, a connection that you might want when you get this card. You know, a sign of someone that is more than just a, passive moment. So when she shows up as a grounded influence, I feel steady and secure. All right. So that's what you're looking for. Try to body that card. Okay. So no, but it's not that simple. No. We get stuck in patterns. We get stuck in it. We live. I actually understanding where do we live, this timing, the pressure, and the consciousness as we move, because we want things, we understand them, but how to bring them here, they have a hard time with that. All right, and it's not describing events or these pictures. That's not what you're looking at. That you're gonna be looking at the wrong thing, and so yeah. So let's go ahead. Hey, pretty lady, hi, how you doing? One more question, and then I have to. No, I don't have to go yet. All right. So when we understand those figures, when you look at those figures, they're just inner archetypes and not people or objects. All right, you see them as that, but that's not what it's saying. Not when it comes to this energy. Sorry. All right, Natasha Moyer. Hi, Natasha. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm I'm trying to remotivate myself after brothers. Oh, I'm sorry to hear for your loss. Sorry for your loss. Uh, he passed 5 months ago, and I used to run a side hustle. Oh, happy, focus, motivate. I'm trying to, but it's hard. What can I do? Wow. Um. So let's see what they give you. Let's see what energy. Yeah, it's not so easy. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss. You know, just remember that you had him in the physical, now you have him in spirit. Keep light. The only thing, make for my experience, well, not that experience, not of yet, thank God, but I will put light. You know, speak his name, write him letters. You know, you're gonna feel that calm. You're gonna sense it. You know, you gotta. I know it's hard. I don't even know how to comment it. Yeah, keep him light, because you got to understand that there is no death. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. People, when they get stuck in religion, they understand spirituality as a conformity. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna tell you. All right. Yeah. No. No. All right. Hold that light. Because we get trapped, or we transform. Period. And understand that you had them in physical. This is just the incarnated. The spirit lives and the soul. We got the soul and we got the spirit. They intertwine together. So the soul, okay, Musam, the spirit goes into light. All right. So understanding the bond is not, the cohesive, the glue that holds that awareness through the realm of thought and consciousness. So when you step into that, you see things. Wow, can I connect to them? Because it's about the frequency and tuning into something else. All right. Now that's what you see here. Our perception for here, because we're stuck in the 3D. You understand me? All right. Like Miss Tracy said, as long as you keep them in your heart, I don't like to keep them in your heart, but then you got to understand things deeper. When you ready to step in deeper to do the actual right, applying the things that because you know things, but don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt it. All right. Learn how to connect with the energy, so it could give you, the boost.
So just really, really good positive thoughts that he's not forgotten. Let him know that you didn't forget him and that you keep light. That's what I tell people. Keep light, journal, just write things. Uh Look at things that used to make you laugh, knowing that you're gonna go through this that's the paradoxes. Can you cry and can you laugh at the same time? Yeah, they exist. Although they cancel each other out, understanding paradoxes and the irony of human situation, that it's okay that as you cry to grieve the potential that you had, that you seen him in, knowing that he's not gone. All right? That he's not gone. Okay? Just really understand. I really go deep, so I'm gonna try to go slow today. And I always try to do that so people don't, because there's people that come in that really not really understand. So just make sure that you know that he's with you in spirit. And spirit represents light and it represents the energy. And so always extend that energy, okay? And you're gonna start feeling good. You'll be like, oh wow, I don't have nothing to worry about. Yeah, you don't got them physically, but you know how amazing when you send the energy, it's just incredible. There's no words to. You're gonna have to have the experience. When people hold back because of fear of what things that you've been told, uh, you don't get to actually experience it. And if you haven't experienced it without fear, without doubt, am I listening? Because when you listen, you're not gonna hear him speak. Okay, you're gonna have memory of something that he told you. What you're gonna hear is a sound. You're gonna feel that vibration because we're living in a vibration. When you bring him through that thought of the realm of thought and consciousness, you're gonna expand it. You're gonna connect through that field. It's not a him telling you blah blah blah. No, it's a sound. We hear sound. We hear that noise, and you know when it's him. You know, a music could come on in the radio, things like that. So, all right, let's see here. Let me give you a message here with the all right, with the card, and then going back to the Seven of Cups because it shows up a lot, and that cup is about the image of love at the end of the day. Okay, it causes confusion because the human figures represents projection, fantasy, and bonding. Okay, who they think they are versus who they actually are. Potential, not behavior. All right, where I fall in love with the version of someone, our mind, and really understanding deep. If you're not ready to go deep, you're gonna miss the meaning because it'll. I'm gonna leave it there. All right, let's go ahead. Yeah. Ooh. What? Here we go. Absolutely not alone. Here we go. So let's see. They're gonna if you call, right? They'll come. All right. How old was he? He's showing up young here. 30, 32, 28. What is it? 28, 32? This energy doesn't pass that 25. But I could extend it to the 30s. Or was he a little younger? But that's pretty much it. All right. 36. I knew it. 32. Okay, 36. Yeah. Because it's a card of 18 to 25. But I didn't feel that there. No. 36. Okay. You're not trying to call him? Ooh, remember that pattern takes the infinity loop, so they're with you. You know, the Eight of Cups is the final, the master number when the 8. Okay? Eternity. There he goes. There he goes. Ooh wee. Thank you. Ooh wee. You start look. Ooh. They are doing just fine. They're just giving you recognition. Step into that light. They want you to step. He wants you to step into that light. Oh man. Oh, I don't want this. Oh shit. Oh sweat. Oh sweat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Divine Source. Thank you, the heart of the divine. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful message there. They value and appreciate you. They want you to move forward with confidence. All right. Learn. Thank you for the lessons. Oh, this is a beautiful energy. I need to motivate myself to start a side hustle. Yeah, I don't know what kind of side hustle you had here because this, of course, represents, you know, doing things fair, honesty. I need to stand up and I honor him. Yeah, yeah. Exactly what here because this is something when it comes to side hustle. Um, I don't know exactly what. I don't know if it's fruits. They're giving me fruit, pizza, something like that. Oh, creating designs. Yeah, right. I know the more physical pizza. I don't know. Somebody love pizza sandwiches. There's something here more deeper than that. All right. My new design is creating stuff to help people. Oh, wow. All right. Oh no, one. I'm like, what is going on here? Yeah, because that's what's showing up here. I'm like, what? Sandwiches? I'm saying, what the? All right. So, anyway, pizza. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. So, no shrinking yourself. All right. I don't know if you're editing some new things here. All right. So, things are going to move fast. Right now, it feels that you're draining, but you're on the right path because the sun said you don't need to just prove, just shine. This card is a rewarding, authentic presence, not overwhelming. All right. Okay. So this is just confirmation that he loves sandwiches, pizza, and the Hierophant energy, of course, is when it comes into counseling and medical, it's telling me something else. All right. And I don't want to go into that because a lot of people probably don't really understand. And but you're on the right path here. All right. So creative, like you said, work, teaching here, content creator, influencer. Okay. Branding, speaking, and okay, entrepreneurship, of course, successful that comes from alignment. Okay. So what you want to do, move forward, success that comes from alignment, not a hustle. You understand me? So I understand that you understand hustle, but this is alignment here. So no hustle. All right. You gotta pass that. You understand this more than anybody. All right. So don't play it small to avoid attention. All right. Don't dim your light so others could stay comfortable. He's telling you. Okay. Allow yourself to be seen, be celebrated. Remember that you endow with this is when you channel all this energy. He's holding one thing at a time. You understand? And so when you understand that the universe is grasping, you're connected. You're endowed with spiritual powers. All right. And our mind is infinite. It's full, of course. Like look at the universe, God. In the realm of imagination, you got a very good imagination. I'm going to be. Yeah, you have to. Don't worry about it. He's with you. Tell you right here. You know, very positive influence of this card, the leadership, without armor. All right, there's no armor here when you understand this. All right, and this is leadership, desire. Go after what you want. All right. Yeah, myself first, but I want to. You're gonna do it as you honor him. Okay, as above, so below. Thank you for the gifts you share. Your voice not fall on deaf ears. So grateful. Okay, so yeah, you know the law of correspondence, but this card is much deeper than what we understand. There's also here the periodic table. He wants you to learn. I don't know if he was trying to do the element science here because that's what it's taking me to science. What we understand ourselves deep. We hold the same elements as the universe. So learning some of the what is it called? Those the patterns of you understand me? Because this is deep, he's too deep. And so the energy sits there like that. Really understand the magician's energy. Yeah, I know. Because this is he wants you to go that. All right. So this is a lot. I listen, I could just stay here for a little while and give you as his energy showing up because we are connected, but the frequency you gotta turn it up a notch. Remember, past, present, and future are connected. Listen, like our growth, this is saying your growth doesn't stop in one timeline. All right, listen, this is very, very deep. It could go really, really, but there's so much energy. Yes, not surface. He was so smart. Absolutely. Okay. So man, I got a goosebumps all over. I haven't get goosebumps in a pretty long time. To really, people get caught up with the whole as above, so below. Really understand the law, the hermetic principles, the law of correspondence. When the magician and circle shows up together, he doesn't multitask emotionally. He chooses one channel and he direct that power through it. Yeah, so you got to really understand the magician. I direct my energy with clarity, reality, response. All right, signs that you embody when you start really connecting to this. All right, you have to understand this. You're not manifesting from hope here anymore. You're manifesting from inner knowing. Okay, so just remember that don't scatter your energy. Try to prove something or that because you're made for more. We all are made for more. This is why this Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay, when we understand the hermetic principles, that. Okay, he was a multi-talented in many areas. All right. So speak your truth clearly, set clear boundaries, focus on one intention, act from self-respect. And self-respect is not what people think it is. Self-respect is believing in your worth and your abilities, all right, and not the ideas of somebody else, okay? Because that goes into conformity and dogma, all right? I like when I see this card, but every card has pros. Yeah, one thing at a time, all right? You have to. People don't really understand and I will help you understand when you understand the energy. And so really act in truth and release right? But standing in sovereignty as I'm going in motion. And release the result, because you're going to release that result. You know which way to go here. What else does the energy here, all right? Remember that magic is the mother. There's a mother here. There's a mother because the magician's energy represents the mother, the magic, the energy there of the mother, all right? Your ability to choose and focus and act. So there could be a mother that could help you, allow some, all right? So remember, when you see this, remember that the magician is not juggling tools. All right, they are multitasking, all right? All right, so your mother, all right? I don't know if she multitasks a lot. I mean, there's so much energy when I tap into this field, and so, all right? Remember, the magician doesn't multitask. Okay, they are scattering the energy, so remain focused on that one goal. All right, and you have success here. Period. Your brilliance. All right, recognize that you're brilliance and that you were born to shine, to inspire others. Miracles are manifesting their way to you. All right, they happened to you before. They will continue to happen to you. So evermore, the future looks beautiful. You already know it's filled with luminous intelligence here, your presence, your growth, you share that with your achievement with others. And so this energy goes on and on and on. All right. Mom is there. The magic that brought us into this world. It doesn't stop there. It goes continue. And just don't let of course. I don't want to give you something like because I could go into the mundane. And when I have a lot of times like this, I really go in because you're meant to hear this. You came in for a reason, and I don't really like. So if you're here, you meant to know, you made a conscious choice here for coming in. All right. Remember that a lot of this is same tool but different consciousness. When you really understand it's the same tool here when it comes to the mind and different consciousness. When you really tap into and directing all that energy. All right. So hands on your destiny in a moment for you, and when he shows up, you already have it. I didn't want to say that, you already have everything you need. All right? So no more delays. The delay starts when you decide. Okay? Not someday, today. All right? Remember, this all comes from changes. 5 is just no more. Use the potential that you had and move forward with it. Because a lot of times we grieve the hope, not the person, right? That we had, like the hardest things to release is not the person, it's the hope. It's the hope here. All right, they with you at the end of the day. So, all right, I have more. I have more, but I'm gonna leave it there. All right. So, continue to hear. Don't worry about it, huh? It's meant to up to me. Yeah. Okay. So I blessings on your journey, and just know that he's with you, man. Yeah. Having him on that side, keeping the light, let him know, and just connect. The only reason I say talk, because when you speak, you remember that you're creating ripples in the universe. Your words are not just words, all right? They're packed with incredible intelligence, illuminous intelligence, knowing that you come from such a wonderful intelligence, harmonized cosmic energy to be in fuel and mind fuel here every day. Just practice meditation, as you align yourself. Remember the sun, the sun, there's no moon here. So this is just expose, all right? Expose. The sun brings you exposure, joy, happiness, bliss, beauty. But just don't be scared to tap into that. And you know, so it goes on and on. I wanted to say something else, okay? Yeah, no more armor. It's okay. And so, because then it goes like, just put light, put music, connect to him through this intelligence field that we connected to. All right, and step into, because you have a sacred vibration. All right, and this pattern recognition here, the sun, it says, allow me to take you on your appointed path, and so you can see the truth, because like you could say the sun is a interstellar vortex portal taking us to higher dimensions so we can read the spiritual gifts. So he'll tune in, he'll connect with you through music, through sound, right? There's a vibration, there's a frequency, but you got to tell you have the power here to channel that. We channel that at the end of the day, right? Don't ignore what's already in you, all right? Don't stop, okay? Exactly, So, oh wow, that's crazy. Oh no, all right, sorry. Oh, that's a beautiful name. You're welcome, sweetie. You're welcome. I hope that this helped anybody else that's going through that. Even though we don't understand it, because we're in the physical. Remember that the body's a road we change in each incarnation, and so that they're always with us, and wow, all right. What is coming in for me? All my blessings to you, pretty lady 856. It's okay, but listen, you're not gonna understand. Don't try to understand everything, because you're not. Just when we think we know it, wow. This is why a lot of time we don't like to push forth, because there's so much to learn. The universe is full of there's so many ways of doing things that we get so trapped. You don't get trapped in the loop, all right? Don't get caught up in that. Get out of there and you can start looking at things, because there's so much to learn that then we don't know. Like if I'm studying, man, that's how much shows that you gotta study more. No, all right. So there's a contradiction energy. It's always gonna be contradictory anyway. Just when we think we know, wow, man, I gotta learn more. No, you'll know when you got it when all the pieces start fitting. All right, and then that's it. You rest, and then you move forward little by little. Everything has a cycle, and everything has a time. Like the sun has an 11-year cycle. It gets moody because, of course, there's dimples. There could also be a twin. I don't know who's a twin, because when the sun comes out, it gives me a twin. And I'm going to leave it there because it's talking and saying too much. Let me tap into, I don't know what's that about. All right, because the sun forms dimples. All right, dimples, twins, something has dimples and stuff like that. It's coming out real scattery. So what is coming for me? I hope that the person is new. Joel, let's go ahead. And 11-year cycle. Joel, welcome. Let's see what energy you get. Pretty lady, I'll see you again. All my blessings to you. And just put light for him. Connect. All right. Speak. Your words are not just words. They are creating your reality. Understanding that, and send those waves. Create that ripple. Get it once you speak. That's how the universe moves through the waves. Sound, light, and vibration. Morning, Wesley, Bradbury. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Let's go ahead one more. Girl, you love me like magic. I'm doing all right, and you? One more. All right, let's see here what you get. Oh boy, do I want to go into the love unfinished business. Four of Pentacles came out again. Three of Wands. Oh gosh, Joelle. Hey, Lady Firefox. All right, so I seen you loosening your grip here. Physical here for you because you got a lot of. All right. You got a lot of soft energy. Look. All right. It's the softness here. Okay. This is staying patient. All right. And what unfolds today. Okay. This could grow into something beautiful today and rewarding, stable energy that you got here. This is, I don't know if you want to prefer traditional today because it's a very traditional energy. So the King of Pentacles, you don't like, we really don't have nothing to be worried about. All right. Oh, I like that. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Lady Firefox. All right. So you don't have to someday. All right. So this is a stable energy. You don't have nothing to worry about. So what are you talking about? Love? Unfinished business. Okay. You start again. You know, you're waiting for those ships. You're already there. You're not understanding that you're already there. You already you're standing where you need to be at the moment. All right. So I see you loosening the grip, letting love flow again, closing out those old cycles. So whether this is love, this is taking the softer, right? So between your softry entry point into wisdom, rising into love, not losing yourself, all right? Not being conformed here. This energy is all about stable, committed relationship that's healthy emotionally. So what are you, that's what you're looking forward. Is that what you are calling in? Because remember, you got to bring them to you. So you got this is manifestation, my thoughts into reality and really making it work this time. I like this because it's stable. So you're almost there. I mean, all right. Contract with that Wesley. Contract. All right. So this is fortune coming your way. All right. So when you get this energy, there could be a loan that you probably want to help you with a move that you might want to make, or maybe buy, or the card of enterprise. All right. So what it is that you want here? All right. Someday, okay, with dedication and trust and you believe in yourself. All right. So you got the Ace, the Chariot, the Star. All right. So they're here, Star, Chariot. So yeah. So you're safe. All right. Risk adverse people, they don't really take a lot of risk. That's why they risk adverse. But I see you here loosening and that grip on what you're scared of. All right. So you're scared of love, or you're calling in love, or really taking that rise into it, because the awaken no longer fall in love. All right. Lowering the right defenses here. Okay. And keeping up the right center. All right, this is spirit into matter. At the end of the day, you rise into love without proving. If you're still trying to be chosen, you're not rise yet. Keep your spine. Okay. Means that your boundaries, your values, your direction, openness, vulnerability, because they're naked. All right. And that is the truth. When you rise into it, you don't have time to, there's no armor protecting you. There's no armor. This one got armor. This don't. So looking at the truth behind how to be really, really vulnerable, really, really truth with ourselves and what we want. Okay. Your purpose taught you, any purpose here, it has taught you that, you spine and you love, you open the front without bending the spine kind of energy. Not dumping everything, but being real without guarantee. You stop managing outcomes here. That means where's it going? Where is this taking me, basically? All right. You don't get the wheel. So your past, and now it's your choice when you get this energy. All right. Staying self-connected when it's mutual, when it's grounded. Okay. When it's intense. Like if ambiguity feels unbearable. Okay. The old attachment patterns, they running the show here. All right. What is my soulmate? What's to say? All right. I don't know. All right. I mean, you're waiting. So as you're waiting, you prepare yourself. Uh, the only thing is telling you, don't try to be this emotional responder. No dumping. The judgment is about rising into love instead of, you know, responding, performance. I want, this is the deeper truth. When the boundaries and direction is this for my purpose, a sense of purpose, or in your journey, basically, right? Because the destination is shifting as you transition from youth to adulthood to retirement, mental and physical healthier. So do your research, all right? All right, do your research. You wait. There are lessons here that you of course you already learned. A lot of times when you get that, the universe is not teasing you. It's saying, it's confirming something real. It's grounded long term. Yes, patient if you apply it. If both people they step into a maturity, and so if they match your intentions, if you handle it responsibly, all right. So yeah. So let me get out of here. I have to go. Have to get ready for work. All right. So I mean, you're gonna keep until you really learn that softly entry point to wisdom. Okay. Uh. So just keep believing in yourself. Keep the only person that you can really trust is yourself. We can't really put our trust on other people. Don't be scared of disappointment and knowing that you know, rise into love without judgment, judging yourself or others. Yes, thank you so much. All right, but you're good. You're good. I mean, you're really learning to understand. You're really seeing things when you get this level of awareness. That cycles, karma, pattern, unconscious information. Uh, that you really understanding that. Wow, I'm repeating the same pattern. Am I ready to start choosing? Because at the end of the day, we choose. The lowest is about a choice that we must make. And at the end of the day, we're going to meet people that are going to remind us of somebody from the past. Because we start looking for your brain start recognizing patterns in this realm. And I'll talk about the realm and all that stuff when I come in tomorrow. I thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Have a blessed day ahead. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.